You couldn't get to the Lakers until you got past the Celtics. And when you got past the Celtics, then you got like, damn.
And know what it was, man? If you conspiracy theorists like I am, you would, I'm telling you, some things would happen and I would just turn around and, okay, that's the way it's going to be. Give an example. We play against the Lakers and we got them beat. We're all in shock. We got them beat. And Isaiah looking, and we're all looking, and he grabs the ball and take it out. And out of nowhere, Larry Bird intercepts the ball and throws it to DJ. Now, there's no way in history could that too have happened in that sequence. I was like, that has to be something outside of us. I was like, what?
Well, Alexander just got careless with the ball. He was trying to get in in bounds before they can set their defense. And
he was trying to throw it to Bill because Bill was a good foul shooter, right? But guards never take the ball out. And Bill usually
Bill's normally taking the ball out. He throws it to Isaiah.
Exactly. So it was just a twist. And I was like, how does that happen? And then the next year, when we beat him, we get here and Isaiah twists his ankle. I go, out of all the times in the world,
that was in 88.
88, right? Because in 87 we can't get by.
Right.
And then in 88, we get here and we got these Lakers. Oh my God, we had them so. It was so messed up, Shadow. My brothers and I went to the Comedy Store, and I had rented a car. It was a white Mercedes-Benz. They pulled me over on La Cienega and made me get out and sit on the curb. 1988, sit on the curb until we check all the car out. He goes, oh, Detroit license. Kept me there. He said, yeah, we're going to keep you out here for a couple of hours. And I said, hey, curfew is at what? He said, what time's curfew? I mean,
why'd you put it out? Why'd you say if he keep you out a little longer, you go miss curfew? Why would you say that?
Because I didn't have curfew, but I said, well.
Oh, you was hoping you say you got curfew, so he let
curfew,
you go.
It's like 11:30.
Right.
He was like, oh, you're gonna miss curfew, and I was like, okay, so knowing he gonna keep me there to about 10 more minutes, knowing I can't get to the marina. Right. This is the crazy thing. That was the police officer loving the Lakers. It was, you had to watch where you eat. Like, it wasn't just the Lakers. It was the referees live in Ladera and live in the Valley. They ain't flying in, they driving to work. So I had to play against the Lakers, the police officers, and I was like, this is just too much. It was too much. But then when we finally got him, which is another thing I thought, Byron Scott mess up his hamstring, Magic mess up his hamstring. I mean, I started walking soft. I was stretching my hamstring extra.
When you guys finally got over the mountaintop, did you realize what you had done, that you basically had ended the Celtics' big three? You guys ended it. Did you know you guys were doing that? Did you know they weren't going to be what they were ever again?
No. This is how scary this was. After we won the championship, I remember we came back, getting off the plane, it's whatever. I went to practice the next day. There was about 5 of us there, Shannon. We forgot we won the championship. Like, we showed up to go to work. Hey, what you doing here, Sal? I was like, oh, I just couldn't get something out my locker. Well, Sally, nothing in your locker. That I was so still in my brain, I have to go to practice tomorrow. This is the regiment. This is, even winning, it didn't feel real to me. It didn't feel done. So when we knew we were top, because think about it, they were older, right?
And going to the finals every year, and going to the Eastern Conference Finals and going to the NBA Finals every single year.
Now, when I was going to be a Celtic, right? They told me, Red told me he was going to draft me. I would go to camp there. I just knew I was going to be a Celtic. And I would be in the locker room, and Larry would talk to me. And he'd be in ice up to here, ice on the shoulders, ice on his neck, ice around his back. And he is sitting there like frozen, talking, giving a part interview. And I'm coming out of, in college, only thing I have ice is in my Gatorade.
Right.
You don't do all that.
When you're young, you don't think of like, nah, man, what you got all that ice on for?
Oh.
But then about 3 or 4 years in, you realize like,
I looked at an ice plunge bathtub yesterday.
I did.
Just to be out there. So what are you gonna give them the hot? I would sit in that cold water all day right now.
You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and become an official member of Club Shay Shay, where we do something before two something.